As a local born and raised, rooting for the Seahawks is definitely in my blood. My new relationship is going through its first big challenge, though. My boyfriend is a Patriots fan. Cue the boos. I hope he likes losing. New Day Northwest starts right now, and I got to get pumped up for the big game backstage, so let's go.
It's a new day.
Now, from the Virginia Mason Franciscan Health Studio at King 5 in downtown Seattle, this is New Day Northwest.
Yeah. Now, your starting quarterback, coming in at 5'2". She specializes in socializing and is fueled by her love of bread. Give it up for Kelly Hansen.
When we say Ma, we mean mission over.
And filling out the roster, it's your stadium bestie, Michaela Gormley.
Blade of grass when we cut live. It's Seattle when it's raining and
New Day producer Rebecca Perry.
Everybody outside.
And straight out of Hawk Zone, it's Terry Holloman.
Some beef up front and pancakes from my old line.
Holy catfish, it's Hot
He
Topics.
is a goon that I mentioned.
Big shout out to Seattle rapper Draze for that Seahawks anthem that you just heard with all of us dancing. And yes, he's actually here in studio with us to perform The Dark Side in just a few minutes. I cannot wait. Also, shout out to my Hawk Topics panel. That is important. Rebecca, Michaela, Terry, we're all here. And shout out to Top Pot for hooking us up as well with breakfast. You see that right there.
Do we get to dig in?
Dig
Oh,
in,
yeah.
try it. It's their limited edition fan cake, and the donuts are available through Super Bowl Sunday. This is kind of cool shape.
I know. It's kind of a Super Bowl ring.
Oh, that clever.
You can use that one.
This is the biggest donut I've ever seen.
It looks delicious. You guys, what's your can't miss Super Bowl snack? Mine is nachos for sure. Obsessed. Have to have a good nacho.
So let's explain that. Some people are just nachos and cheese, chips and cheese.
Yeah.
Are you need all
I need like
all
ground
the
beef,
stuff. Oh.
guacamole, sour cream, lots of cheese. Like when you think you have enough cheese on there,
Add
I
more.
want
Put
you to
some more.
add more.
Is it shredded cheese? Is it queso?
both.
Everything.
Everything,
Okay.
yeah. I don't discriminate on the cheese. What about you guys? Like wing guy, anyone? Wing girl?
I'm a wing.
You're a donut
He's a
guy.
donut
Wings and
guy.
donuts, obviously. No, I need wings.
Really?
Normally, I like to get sometimes buffalo rings, but lately, all about lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper.
Gotta have the lemon
Really?
peppers.
I haven't tried lemon pepper
They're
wings.
so
That'll hook
good. They're
you
so
up.
good.
Do you guys have a favorite place you go in the city? Or?
Oh, I make mine at home. That's my favorite place.
Terry's
Just so you know,
house.
Terry gets down in the kitchen.
I guess we're all going there.
I don't play.
Okay, we'll be there.
Yeah,
we'll be there.
Michaela, what about you?
So I wish they would bring back us being able to eat Skittles for the Super Bowl, right? When
You
Marshawn
can.
was here,
You can.
I know, that's what I want. And they had those Dark Side Skittles a couple years when we were in the Super Bowl before.
yeah.
Let's bring those back. Somebody,
I think I have a couple bags of those.
Let's do it.
Not to eat, obviously.
I mean, chips, cheese, excuse me, guac, you know.
Yeah.
All of the above.
all the dips.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
dips and
Yeah.
the drips.
the dips.
Odds makers have spoken to you guys. The Seahawks are a 4.5-point favorite to win Super Bowl 60. How are we feeling? Where is our confidence level as we head into this weekend? Terry, I'm going to start with you.
Oh, no pressure, Terry. No, I feel really good.
Give me your bold
No pressure.
prediction.
Yeah, exactly. No, I feel pretty good about the 4.5 points. You know,
Yeah?
Sometimes when you go into a big game like this, you'd rather be kind of the underdog or be taken lightly. But in this situation, what the Seahawks have been playing, I feel good about it.
They've been playing good. I'm fully delusional. I'm like Hawks by a million. Like that's. But I think the spread is probably right. I think you're right.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
Come on, bring the delusion.
How can we not?
I like it.
How can we not?
Manifest it. This is a rematch, too.
2026 is the year of being delusional. That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
I'm manifesting it.
working.
I'm manifesting it,
It
right?
is working. This year has been a great year for Seattle sports.
Yes.
It's also been really fun to hear some of the other things that people are betting on. Right now, the odds-on favorite Gatorade shower color is orange, my friends.
Wow.
The over-under on the national anthem length is 119 and a half seconds. And the celebrity most likely to appear on stage with Bad Bunny during the halftime show is Cardi B.
Which makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah,
She's already
good
in the
point.
league.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess you
Ready
can also,
mine.
if she's going to be wearing a Diggs jersey.
Oh, God.
You can,
Oh,
yeah,
there's that.
you can bet
Well,
on
then
that.
who do we get? who did the Seahawks get on stage in a Seahawks jersey?
Good point.
We need
Sir
somebody.
Mix-a-Lot.
Draze.
We're calling Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Bring Draze. Bring Draze out.
But yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot would be pretty epic. Baby
would be
got
awesome.
back.
Baby got back. Bring that out. Yeah.
I would love
Baby
that.
got wins. Okay,
yeah,
wins and wings.
Wings and all the cheeses.
All the
Dang.
The Seahawks also arrived there in California on Sunday, right? And they showed up in force to opening night last night. Did you guys catch any of the shenanigans? Michaela, I'm looking at you.
Well, I saw JSN taking pictures with 49ers fans, and
I
they
saw
showed
that
up.
too.
And it was so funny. It was
They were
so
freaking out.
funny. Yeah. They're all taking selfies, and I was like, oh, y'all are pretty big Seahawks fans right now.
I didn't see it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't see any of the shenanigans that took place, but I did see this. Something I saw on Instagram. I saw, look at that. Look at that guy right there. That's
They were
Sam.
going ham. They were
Does
going
not
ham.
want to be there right now.
No, the guy was calling it ham for Sam.
Ham for
Go.
Sam. Sam I am.
Exactly,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
all working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, see, there's the
There he
selfie.
is. Okay.
Wow.
That's not Jay said, but yeah, there was a couple of them doing it. They were having a great time.
Cute.
Yeah, looks like a fun event. I've been to one of those events, like at the Super Bowl. Super crazy, super media everywhere, super fans. It's just an unreal experience. Yeah.
And it's not really about the football because they're asking them like, "Do you want to be a mermaid?" I mean,
Right, yeah. Yeah.
It seems like they're having fun, especially the hams.
Yeah,
Think
right.
about it though, right? This is like the biggest media event of the year for anything, right?
So true.
Right.
Yeah, I went there one time and I was just absolutely blown away. So yeah, it's incredible.
Well, I hope they are focused too. And
Yes.
this was so cute. I heard this too. Mariners first baseman Josh Naylor says he's rallying teammates in the group chat to actually make a Super Bowl trip together. I think this is, could we love
love
this
it.
guy anymore?
Yeah, he's
Would you
perfect.
guys go if you had the chance? I know you're season ticket holders, right?
Of
Your
course,
family.
yeah. My family very graciously lets me use our tickets, so I got to go to both the playoff games. So
Oh,
I
so
can't complain
jealous.
about that, but no Super Bowl tickets for me. I would go if we could.
Oh, yeah, I would
Tell
too.
Josh, hop in the car. I'll
Hey.
So listen, hey,
If anyone wants to fuck
Yeah,
with
if
my-
anybody-
you guys out there listening right now, and you
We're
want somebody to come
available.
along to help you, navigate. I'll narrate your whole entire Super Bowl experience.
You'll make wings.
I will. I'll make
the
wings.
wings.
Yeah.
You'll make them.
But we have to have a suite, though. We have to have a suite with the kitchen.
Oh, come
so
on.
if
I'm
you
not
guys
that
are inviting
bougie.
me,
You guys are not that bougie.
I'll sit upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I'll be on the roof. I don't even know if there is a roof there, but I'll be there. It's fine.
I'll stand on the grassy knoll. No, dude.
Do you guys like, Rebecca, I know you're a diehard Hawks fan, as am I.
Yeah.
Are you watching the game by yourself? Do you like watching it with people? Are you superstitious?
So I guess it depends on so the last Mariners game, the one that we almost went to the World Series.
Yes.
I did not want to watch that with anyone else.
Yeah.
This one, I will say I'm more excited than I am nervous. So I think it's going to be fine. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to be fine.
Yeah.
But my husband, when his team is in the Super Bowl, he wants me to leave the house.
Okay.
And he's there in a dark hole. He doesn't want anyone talking to him. He's just like
Tunnel vision.
focused. But I don't know. I like watching games around other people.
What about you all?
Me, I'm weird. I'm a combination of. I'm really the weirdest person. I will set up a gigantic party. I want everybody in the house. I want to be where all the people are. I want the energy going crazy, and then I want to be by myself. I want to go stand over in the corner and watch the game by myself.
Yeah.
I want to be on and see it.
Yeah.
I literally do this. Like I'll go to the
That's-
bar or the whatever, and I'll sit there and I'll go. I'm going in the corner, and I'll watch everything from the corner until we score or until we win, and then I come.
Then
like,
you want to celebrate.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I get that. Michaela, what about you?
I'm a little bit like that. I like to be with the people, but I'm probably like at home. I did just get a new TV this week, so I'm ready.
timing.
I'm ready. They're on
Great
sale.
timing there.
It's a great time to buy a new
love those
TV.
Super Bowl sales.
Yeah, so I'm
Are
ready.
you selling TVs on Instagram now? She's out here online marketing herself right now. Go to
I wish. If I could have got a brand deal, maybe
Well, we
There's
all
still
need
time.
one, apparently, so we can afford to go to the
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yes. You guys, this was so much fun. And don't worry, Terry, Michaela, and Rebecca will be back for more Hawk topics later in the show to discuss
cute.
how the Seahawks match up against the Patriots and what needs to happen to collectively heal from the last Super Bowl these two teams played. And we're not going to think about that. And still ahead here on this special Super Bowl edition of New Day Northwest, we're getting game day ready, so get your outfit inspiration with Darcy. Also, if you aren't ready for this, Seattle-born rapper Draze is here to perform the Seahawks anthem, The Dark Side. So pumped. And we're mixing up a few cocktails that just might put us in the whimming frame of mind. In fact, one of these cocktails is called the Dark Side. Be right back. Call it the Seahawks anthem. His song reached more than 500,000 streams within the first week of its release last month. And now it's the ultimate pump-up jam for all 12s as we root on the best team in the league this weekend. Please welcome Draze with his viral song, The Dark Side. Take it away, my friend.
Let's get it.
Mob on 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5. Yeah, M.O.B. Yeah, yeah. You rockin' with the M.O.B. Yeah, the M.O.B. Welcome to the dark side, yeah! From the 206 to the 253 to the 425. Let's go! Yeah, welcome to the dark side. When you see that blue and green, know it's mob ties. Defending every blade of grass when we collide. It's Seattle when it's raining, we outside. Yeah, we outside, everybody outside. Whole city going up like it's our time. You hungry, I can provide some beef up front and pancakes from my O-line. It goes down in these trenches. And Murphy is a goon that I mentioned. I got a big cat and a canine. Stat on the goal line, so holla at me when it's go time. 21, can you do something for me? I'm everywhere like I'm Emmanuel Ray. Hold up, I gotta shout out my African in Jig, but you know he's sicker than most. When he run the post, he getting ghosts. When we flex, we don't skip steps, we do the reps. E. Jones taught me that's how you build a legacy. Some game from your boy Draze and the M.O.B. Hey, come on. Welcome to the dark side. Let's go see. Hawks, see. At home, see. Let's go. 12 as 1, you know how we do it. Better bring your hard hat when you come to Lumen. What you know about the death zone, we don't want it easy. We rather work for it, that's the time we on. Going crazy in the hot nest. Man, we got this thing feeling like a mosh pit. I'm focused, man, mission overboard. But we don't talk about that Super Bowl, I'm still sick. It's still shout out to the LOB. But my young boys popping and it's M.O.B. Big Mike brought us back, now we starting to believe. Now it's everything earned and there ain't nothing free. When that D-line coming and them linebackers hunting and the hot get the swooping and the crowd get the buzzing. Secondary swarming and the crowd goes good. Everybody's open, you rocking with the M.O.B. Yeah. I gotta put my hoodie on for this. Yeah. We in the dark side. Let's go see. Hawks, see. Hawks, see. You know what? Even Portland can join this week. Let's go, Seattle. We about to win this Super Bowl. D-R-A-Z-E, the dark side.
Now entering the dead zone. Welcome to the dark side.
Yo.
What a vibe you are. Oh my goodness. Catch your breath. That was amazing. I was dancing over there. You are a Seattleite through and through. You grew up here. Mm-hmm. How excited are you that our team, the Seahawks, are in the Super Bowl?
Out of this world. It's completely, you never can imagine it. It's like the Super Bowl's at the end that you're like, maybe, but kind of. But when you get this chance, the city's on fire. Oh. I'm a diehard fan since I was a child, so this is everything to me.
Oh my gosh, I can feel your passion. The song is amazing. It has gained national attention too from the team. Even Blitz is loving it. He's been dancing to the song. How does it feel, there he is right there, to get your song recognized like this?
You know what? What's so funny about it with Blitz, I did like this AI version of the song, and then Blitz was like, yo, I'm better than the AI, you know what I mean? And just like jumped in, but it's crazy. A couple of players, after I put it out, just liked it, and it started moving, and the players embraced it. And once they embraced it, next thing I know, they were playing it in the stadium. I'm at the playoff games, and it's just kind of gone crazy from there.
Absolutely, and here you are, too. Do you want to shout out any of the players, like one of the first players that liked your song, too?
Okay, the first player was Tariq Woolen, so I got to give,
yes.
I know people were mad at Tariq. I'm not mad at Tariq because he liked my song, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You also got to perform the song, I understand, for fans at a tailgate, which is pretty amazing. What's next for you? Like, what are some of the performances that we can expect?
Well, shout out to the Ticketmaster tailgate party for having me rock that out. But there's so much coming. I mean, I'm going to the Super Bowl, so I'm going down there. I'm going to be a part of a lot of the fan experience. So if you are going to the Super Bowl, pull up. You're going to see me performing on the stage. I'll be at some fan rallies, just like we did with the Ticketmaster fan rally. I'll be out there getting the fans excited. And it's a beautiful thing to have this song actually become a part of the experience. Fans everywhere love it. When I was at the game, strangers are coming up to me like, the dark side.
Yes.
You know, I'm taking photos with people, and so it's kind of dope to be a part of it.
Oh my gosh, this is living your dream out, really. I mean, the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, and then your song blowing up like this. Bold prediction, really quick before we leave. Are we going to win?
We're winning. I think we blow it open in the third quarter. So they'll stick with us. Their defense is good, so they'll stick with us pretty long. Kubiak will figure it out. So this is his goodbye to us before he goes to the Raiders. And thank you for your service, sir.
Amen. Thank you so much, Draze. Amazing. And if that doesn't put you in a mood for the big game, what else is there? We're in the winning mood too, so how about dressing the part? When we come back, game day fashions that look great and leave no doubt who we're rooting for. No matter where you go in the Pacific Northwest, you can't miss the blue and green. Lots of us repping our Seahawks colors ahead of the game, including myself. And besides a jersey or a graphic tee, what else is there? That's where stylist Darcy steps onto the field with a timeout for some stylish game day fashion.
Put me in, coach.
Put me in. Sports. You don't always wear a ton of fan fashion yourself, but you have a ton of clients that do. So how did you approach this?
I do. I find myself in the sports world sort of adjacently because I style so many people in the sports broadcasting world and in the organizations. And I just approach this like, what's going to be fun? What's going to look good? What's going to be cool? What's something you can buy right now that captures the moment, but that you can have for years and years to come? Because this is a really special moment for all of Seattle. And I know we've got the longtime Seahawks fans, and we have also people like me who, before Christmas of this most recent Christmas, I couldn't name one player.
Don't tell me that. Oh, but it's okay.
But now I've learned,
Okay.
and I am
a fan.
doing it. Yes.
I won't put you on the spot with who your favorite player is or anything. We have to get to the looks. You brought some models. We're starting with look number 1, jersey style.
We have to talk about jerseys, because if you don't already have one, this is a time to get one. And the limited edition special Super Bowl jerseys have hit the pro shop. I went there yesterday. I really fit in there. It's such a fun place to go. I went down to Lumen Field and I stood in line with everybody, and I got the Jackson Smith and Jigba Super Bowl jersey.
Whoa,
I can report that as of yesterday, they still had some. Not every size, so please don't be mad at me if you go down there and they don't have your size or they're already sold out. They're going fast. That's just what it is. They also have the Super Bowl 12 fan jerseys and a couple of other styles. So I think if you end up with getting one that's a little bit big, which is a cool thing to put in a frame if you commemorate it in like a game room or something, you can also wear it over a thicker jacket or a hoodie. So if you find yourself going to the game, you're going down to San Francisco, Levi Stadium, you can dress in layers and have your jersey kind of over it. Women, pro tip, the kids' jerseys fit a lot of women.
That's what I do.
And so if you're looking for a specific player or a specific style, don't miss checking out the kids section. And I also, again, if you're traveling to the game, I looked up the bag requirements.
Okay.
You're going to need a clear bag, of course, and the size is 12 by 6 by 12. So just make sure that you are doing all the things so that you don't lose your purse.
No, I've seen so many people throw their purse away at games. Both of them look amazing. Thank you so much.
And I love the sneakers there. They were both wearing the On Running. Seahawks call it action green, but anything neon green that you can find out in the world like counts as sports gear, I think.
Definitely. Look number 2, fanning at work.
Okay, so if you're going to work on Friday and your office is like all decked out.
Blue Friday.
You know, you want to be supportive, but you might not be like wearing a jersey, you know, in a meeting. I want to send you to the Handmade Showroom at Pacific Place. They have these great t-shirts by local brand Factory 43.
Cool.
It's original artwork. They have the seabird, and then they have this hawk shirt that is so awesome and cool. You can go there in person, or I think you can order online, and they told me that if you place your order today, Tuesday, they can get it locally to you by Sunday or by the end of the week. And then I want to point out the Rothy's green. This is their daily flat, so comfortable and cool, and it is in green with a little bit of blue around the back, so that's a really great wink to the Seahawks colorways.
Definitely.
And something that's really smart to wear for work.
This is perfect for work and something, again, that you could take day to night. Thank you so much. Moving right right along to look number 3. We're going sporty chic.
Totally.
Chic.
Yes.
Keyword.
Chic. Cute. You would maybe wear it to the gym, but you would wear it around. And we want to again be in Seahawks leaning colors. This entire look is from Athleta. They have almost half their store right now is this beautiful blue color. They call it Breaker. So if you're ordering online, that's the color that you're looking for. I love kind of the wide, like instead of a legging, I'm liking like a wide
You are.
leg
That's really in.
pant with like the piping on the side. Great fitted t-shirt, and then a cute cropped like windbreaker. Vans also did a shoe in a similar colorway, and her hat is from Simply Seattle, which we're going to talk about a little bit more because I have a bunch of their stuff. But great Seahawks logo, great gear to add to any look this week and going forward.
It's so chic. I like the tighter shirt with the wide like pant. It's all working.
The fit is so good. It's really flattering. It's high quality.
Yeah.
It just looks great on. Athleta is like killing it right now. They're doing such a good job.
Sleek. Thank you so much. We're moving to our last look, which is a his and hers again. Watch party look.
I hope everyone has fun plans on Sunday that they get to go and watch with their family or friends. And so I got a couple ideas. I went to Simply Seattle for this. Love them so much. They have all of the official licensed great gear, but it also feels like something special, maybe vintage inspired that you might not find anywhere else. So we're going to talk about his look first. He's got a starter jacket that's actually quite warm and quilted on the inside. And I just love this sweatshirt. It again has that vintagey, cool feel.
It is giving that vintage feel.
I love it so much. That's my favorite sweatshirt of all their sweatshirts. I was like, that one.
I feel like I would wear that too. I mean, I know, unisex for
and
sure.
I feel like you're in a little bit of a house divided situation where
know.
there's like a lot of people are where maybe their in-laws are Patriots fans.
True.
And then so this is a great shirt. This is just the conference. It's the Super Bowl that has like both the teams represented that Simply Seattle did. I think that's a very neutral type of outfit.
Nice.
If you're in
right.
mixed company.
Okay.
But we did put her in one of the Super Bowl Seahawks hats. I'm loving all of the merch right now that has like the XL. Is it XL or LX? LX. Thank you. Yes.
Hey, you're a new fan, and we love you for it. This is so chic. I'm obsessed with all of your looks and outfits, and thank you so much to the models.
Cool.
Yes.
Like, so whether you're
Quickly
decked out in
before we
green.
go to, your shirt is so cool.
So I got this the last time the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, and I don't think they have it anymore, but it says 12th man in French.
Done and done.
And I've never worn this skirt before, but I was like, today's the day,
Today's
guys.
the day. It's amazing. Well, I definitely think the Seahawks are going to win. We're going to bring the good vibes. Amazing.
I think so too.
Thank you for being
fun
here.
when they do.
Oh, the parade here is going to be iconic, and we can wear all those looks again.
Yes.
There you go. And now that we're the best dressed fans, we'll also be invited to the parties if we make some cheesy pull-apart bread. After the break, I'm cooking with our New Day staffed Super Bowl snacks with producer Alexis.
It's a new day.
Welcome back. All this week, we've been cooking up our staff's favorite snacks for the Super Bowl. Yesterday was Jell-O shots with Derek, and today we get some serious food in our bellies. Thank goodness. Producer Alexis is here to show us how to make the ultimate game day savory snack in my favorite food group, bread.
Yes, it's so good, Kelly. So I found this on TikTok.
Really?
I was like, I need a little idea. I need some inspiration. I want it to be festive. So it's a little football-shaped cheesy pull-apart bread that's garlicky. It's a little basil-y. It's delicious. So
I've been seeing this going viral on TikTok because it's pretty easy.
It's so easy.
You cut like little cheese sticks as the cheese, and then you move from there, right?
This is pizza dough, and you can find it, anywhere. It's like the fresh pizza dough that you get. This is the Trader Joe's one. I wanted to get the garlic herby one just to give it a try. But I made it last night, and I made it this morning with just like normal pizza dough. And it still works perfectly. But so
how do we get going?
We just cut up I rolled it out a little bit, tried to cut it up into, the girl did like 36 pieces, but I just, cut it up, and it still like worked without counting. But then these are just little mozzarella cheese sticks, the little cheese sticks we all knew and loved as kids, string cheese. And you just cut them up into 1-inch pieces, and you're putting them into the dough. you just like pinch it closed so that it doesn't come out, and then roll it into a ball.
Oh,
so
mine's a big one.
Yeah, I know. I don't measure things, so I just kind of
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. No, it's good that you could just like rough, like, guesstimate.
Well, yeah,
the
and
whole
if you see
time.
there's like too much, like on this one, you could just like rip some apart.
Yeah.
And then you're just forming it into your little 2 half circles, or what I did, and then you'll just make sure you have the 2 on the ends, and you'll make your football.
Okay, easy
Yeah,
enough.
so
this
easy.
is good.
Yeah,
Ooh, and then you could dip it with like marinara sauce.
Right.
Like,
so before it goes into the oven, you're gonna make sure you have your little egg wash, which I have here. So you just brush that over the top, and then you're gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of the flaky salt just over the top before it pops in the oven for 18 minutes at 400 degrees, and then you're going to broil it for 2 to 3 minutes. And so mine took a little bit longer in both ovens that I used. So that's how you get it to look like a little football over there. It gets the little brown crispy top.
it looks so good.
It's so good.
This is truly one of my favorite things,
I
cheese
know.
and bread. Okay, and then when it's out of the oven, what do you do?
So when it's out of the oven, you're gonna want to put this little mixture that I made. So this is butter, and I did a lot more than the girl said to do. She said like 2 cloves of garlic, I did like 6. And just, I went crazy on the Parmesan. You're also gonna cut up I have basil and parsley over there. That's also what I put in here. And then go ahead if you just wanna put it all over the top of that.
Over.
Fill in the holes. And then when it's hot, it'll just melt over
Oh,
it.
absolutely. The garlic, all of this smells so good. It's essentially garlic bread, but
Exactly.
with a bunch of cheese on it.
And
And then
then
you top it with something really cute too for the design of the football. Tell me more.
So to make it look like a football even more, we have these little slices. You can use cheddar, provolone, whatever you have, Swiss, and you're just gonna cut them into 7 little slices, little strips, and then you're making the little threads of the football.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and then when you're not eating this, what is your other must-have snack?
Oh my gosh, I loved jalapeno poppers. That's my favorite thing.
Ooh,
Yeah, they're
okay, I
so
need
good.
that. Alexis, this was so much fun. Thank you so much, and much more to come. Remember, we're linking all the recipes this week on our website, so just click on the QR code that you see right there, and you're good to go. And tomorrow, producer Susie will be in the kitchen with me for a fun appetizer that's easy, but she warns you, you'll need to make a lot to satisfy the crowds. And now, I'm off to see my next guest. And as we gear up for the big game, it's not just the snacks and the smack talk that makes Super Bowl Sunday special, it's the drinks too. So we asked renowned cocktail author Nick Mautone to join us. He's the creator of the iconic Honey Deuce, the official drink of the US Open. There it is right there. And he's back on New Day with a few signature cocktails, perfect for game time. Hello.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for being here. So we're starting off strong with a drink called the Dark Side, right?
The Dark Side, in honor of the punishing defense of the Seattle Seahawks, who are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yes, I'm
Just so
loving
we
the
know.
vibes all today. Everyone's so excited.
Yeah, so this is sort of a riff on a classic cocktail called a Black Manhattan, which is a rye whiskey and Amaro as opposed to just the sweet vermouth. I'm making a little bit different iteration, so it's the rye whiskey, sweet vermouth, Amaro, and 2 different bitters to give it a little more complexity.
Okay.
And it's for our punishing defense, so it's really great.
This might be punishing for me then. I don't know. We'll see. No, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I've never had a Black Manhattan, is what you said. It's kind of a riff off
Black
of?
Manhattan, and it's become very fashionable, if you will, right now. It's kind of the moment
Yeah.
in that it's a little bit stronger, a little bit more bitter.
Okay.
But bitter in a good way. So I'm using
What are the portions too that you're
doing 2 parts of the rye whiskey, 1 part each of the Amaro and the sweet vermouth.
Okay.
And then where I like is I'm doing 2 different bitters. This is chocolate bitters.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
yum.
Scrappy's chocolate bitters from here in
Yes.
Seattle. And Hella bitters from New York, which are their classic old-fashioned bitters. Think Angostura,
Ooh.
if you will. And let me just ice that down for a second.
Definitely. And you're making it 2 ways, I understand, too. One with ice.
That's correct.
And you have a reason for this.
Yeah, 1 with ice and top it with seltzer. So now you're watching the Super Bowl and you have a cocktail. If you down 2 or 3 or 4 of these, you're not going to see the second half, right? So I make a sessionable version, as we call it. So it'll be a much lighter drink, but it'll have the same flavor profile. But it'll be a little bit more refreshing and allow you to have several of them, but in a lower alcohol state.
Definitely.
Oop, runaway ice cube.
Okay, so mix it and then pour it on in. And I'm going to taste test. I can't wait.
Okay, so
While you're pouring that too, what is our second drink you're making too? I understand this is
Well, we know all
for
the
the
New England
Patriots.
Patriots will need to drown their sorrows when they lose.
Yes.
But Boston has contributed a fabulous historic cocktail called the Ward 8.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. Okay. What's in the ward?
So the ward
Ooh, very
also,
good.
excuse me, the ward also uses rye whiskey.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to be doing 2 parts of rye whiskey. We're using Woodinville here from Washington State.
Local, fabulous.
Right.
Look at all these fancy containers.
Great.
What's in here?
And so this is lemon juice.
Fresh lemon juice?
Yep, so 1 part of fresh lemon juice, 1 part of fresh orange juice.
Oh, I already know I'm going to love this drink, even though it's Patriots
Even
theme.
though it's a Patriots.
It's okay.
And this is 1 part of grenadine.
Oh.
I happen to love grenadine.
I do too. I love a Shirley Temple.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah,
okay, this is
exactly.
like
Who
an
doesn't?
adult Shirley Temple.
Okay, and so now we're just, let me put a dash of orange bitters. This is, as always, bitters for a mixologist are like salt is like the spice cabinet.
So you're like
for a
seasoning.
You're seasoning
Okay.
the drink. Okay, so now we're going to give this a good shake.
Oh, fancy. I love it. Love the sound.
There you go.
And how are you garnishing this too? This is great with little cherry.
So I've got just an orange and a cherry in there. I like the full slice of fruit. Some people will use just a orange twist or whatever, but I like the full fruit in there. It gives a little more freshness, if you will.
Yeah, a little more oomph.
Yeah. And
Oh, that color's stunning.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow. I feel like this would make a really good like summer spring drink too. You could like take this, from Super Bowl on. Thank you.
go.
I love how you gave me the stronger pour.
Cheers.
What a gentleman. Here we
you.
go. Oh, fantastic. But still, go Seahawks. Got to go with number 1. And then a mocktail option. What's down here?
Okay, so this mocktail I call a mojito, or no alcohol mojito. And it's a mixture of fresh limes muddled with mint, some lime juice, some agave nectar. And I've topped this off with ginger beer because I happen to like ginger beer. Some people will do it with seltzer or soda, or anything else you like, but this gives it a little bit more zip, a little bit more freshness. I'll put a couple of dashes of the orange bitters in there as well. 'Cause again, it just makes it a little more complex.
Yeah.
So while you're not having you're not having alcohol, you're not missing the alcohol because the drink doesn't taste cloying like just a lemonade would or just a soda would.
So it's not an afterthought anymore because
No, not
mocktails, now I'm seeing them on so many restaurants and
That's right.
the list, and it's not overly sweet. I'm going to try it. But, in the old, people were just hitting you with, lemonade, like you
It
said.
would feel like lemonade as opposed to something that they put any thought into it. And now when you get a great mixologist, they can do really wonderful things without the alcohol, just like they could with the alcohol. So.
This is to die for. I would never know this was a no mojito. Mojito?
A mojito.
Mojito mosquito. Thank you so much, Nick,
My
for
pleasure.
being here.
Thank
This
you.
was a blast.
Thank you.
And don't go anywhere. Stitch God is here, and he's bringing the custom jersey heat just in time for the Seahawks Super Bowl run. Welcome back to this special Super Bowl edition of New Day Northwest as we celebrate our Super Bowl bound Seattle Seahawks. Everywhere you look, 12s are showing out in their jerseys, and my next guest knows that world better than anyone. He's Paul Bull, known to fans as Stitch God, the man flipping the jersey game on his head with his custom creations. Welcome back to the show, my friend.
I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my gosh, we love having you because
Yeah.
I love seeing what you're up to. You've been busy with the Seahawks run. What did you bring today? Well, show me what you've been working on.
Well, I've just brought a few things that I've been working on recently where I kind of just throwing nods to guys that have been a part of the history of the team, but I also have been trying to get into the Super Bowl swing of things, so kind of just trying to capitalize on who's who at the time.
This
And
JSN is
JSN's
huge
the guy.
right now.
JSN's
so
the guy.
Is this your most popular
Yeah.
jersey that you're making right now?
Absolutely. It's one of those guys too where it's like a really long name, so it's a lot of fun to play around with the different colors and the different. These are so crazy when I look at them still, by the way.
I know.
Just so you know.
It's so iconic.
It's out of control.
You have the patch too for the Super Bowl on there, but what does the heart mean on the front?
So the heart is it's become one of my new signatures of just kind of having like a different thing, because I started doing the X because it ended up just being like a way to like differentiate what I do between other things. Obviously, it's very clear that I did it, but it's one of my signatures. But now the heart has become that because I have a pretty big heart that I wear on my sleeve, so I like to.
I love that. So you like to represent that.
I do.
As
yeah,
do I,
absolutely.
my friend.
Yeah, for sure.
Remind everyone at home too how you got into this, because your story is pretty amazing.
Well, really how I got into this was just finding a way to like repurpose jerseys that were kind of garbage to somebody before that. But I'm also like a metalhead and like a a different kind of guy. So I just wanted to find a way to like put who I am into something I was already passionate about before that.
Definitely, we see Walter Jones.
Yeah, that's
there.
my guys right here.
Yeah, and ode to some players that have
the greatest
played.
to ever do it, Walter Jones, my guy.
Oh my gosh, and the Mariners. And your work keeps showing up in big moments, which is iconic. We spotted J.P. Crawford actually wearing one of your jerseys on the sideline during the NFC Championship. Please tell me how that connection happened, because incredible. There he is.
That's pretty cool.
That is so cool.
It's still cool because he's with the bird in that one. So that happened because he was going to the game, and I was like, "What are you wearing?" And he said, "I don't know." And I said, "Okay, I'm gonna bring you a jersey." And that's the captain of the city. He's the captain of Playoff City is what we'll call him. And so I figured that if he's gonna go into a playoff game, he better feel like it's a playoff game.
He better feel like a winner.
So we could stay used to going to playoff games. That's kind of what the point was there. But
I need a King 5 Kelly jersey,
I
too.
told you, I'm ready when you are.
It's got to happen.
I can't wait.
We're seeing people, too, recycle old jerseys, but when I see people do that, sometimes they put, like, duct tape on the back like that. So if someone wants to change a nameplate and make it look authentic, what's the right way to do it?
Well, there's only one place in the world to get a nameplate done, and that's STT Sports Lettering. And that is the greatest sports lettering company on the planet, and if you want it done correctly, you can just find them on the internet. STT Sports Lettering is where you can do that. And anytime, really.
Yeah.
Any name.
Absolutely. What's been your favorite jersey that you've made this year? Because looking at all of these, I mean, Doug Baldwin always has my heart.
The Doug Baldwin one is really great. It's impossible for me to say that because
They're your children.
I love them all, and I've really stuck with the with the mindset of that I want everyone that I do to be better than the last one that I did. So my favorite one is the next one.
Absolutely.
Is what my answer is.
And I'm loving to Raleigh. Like this is, I mean, because Mariners will be here too before we know it as well.
Yeah, like 2 weeks from now or something. It's crazy. That happened really fast, but it's really exciting. And of course, I had to do a Cal one because Cal is Seattle sports.
Oh my gosh. You have some patches too that you write something on. So tell people at home what that is too.
Yeah, so I'm from Buffalo, New York, and I wanted to be representative of, again, like who I am is what these are. So I wanted every one that I've ever done has a little Zubaz tag on it, and what I write on it is what I feel in the moment, or what I'm listening to at the moment.
Really?
Or I just did one for Captain Seahawk actually, and I wrote on his LX, and that's it. So it's really that simple sometimes, but sometimes it's deeper, sometimes it's funny.
I know. What's some of the deeper ones up here?
This one says I did you a favor, and that one's a little rough, but it's the point is that it's art.
Yes.
And that at the end of the day, what it is kind of reflective of just, like I said, who I am
are. Yeah.
and how I feel. And you could tell by how not perfect it is and how that's kind of the point, where it's kind of just a reminder that
it's art. It's beautiful, and you're wearing art, which is so incredible.
Wearable art is great.
It is.
Yeah.
I want to talk about too. It's really important to you to give back, and you have some jerseys you're auctioning off. Tell me more.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that we're gonna line it up for the Kraken Fan Appreciation Night, and it's gonna be for the One Roof Foundation, and it'll be really cool because it'll be 3 jerseys. I'm pretty sure one of them is gonna be signed by the whole team, and it's really just a way for me to just, like you said, give back, but also to be just involved with good things, because I just want to be involved in good things.
Definitely. What's next for Stitch God? Because sky's the limit, my friend.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna have fun across the street this year. So what's next is Mariners baseball. But I can never say what's next because I don't know what I'm doing until I'm doing it, really.
Because it's art.
It's art.
And you're being yourself.
It's coming right from my heart.
It is. That's so special.
Absolutely.
You know I absolutely adore you and
You're
the
the
work
best.
that you do. So thank you for coming on and celebrating the Seahawks in a big way.
I'm so happy to be here with you.
We appreciate it. And more Hawk topics after the break, like how to recover from the play that still haunts us all. We don't really want to talk about that, but we're going to, so stay tuned. Lots more fun on this special edition of New Day Northwest coming right up.
It's a new day.
Welcome back to our New Day Super Bowl special. We are so happy for the Seahawks to take on the Patriots and bring the Lombardi Trophy home to Seattle. And I'm ready to discuss how that's going to happen with my Hot Topics panel. Michaela Gormley, Terry Holloman, and Rebecca Perry are back, baby. And we actually now have some Jell-O shots that Derek Price made for us. Enjoy these while we all talk about some football.
I mean, it is Super Bowl Sunday somewhere.
I mean, Jell-O shots are kind of my specialty.
They are.
So.
I've been to your tailgate.
That is true. You can vouch for me.
I had a great time.
Wait a minute. What's the technique I would use? I see some people get in there with the finger.
Okay, that's what I do.
That's what I do too.
Yeah.
Some people just go straight in with the face.
Maybe keep it PG.
This is
a family show.
It is a family show. Whoa. And Terry, while you take that, I want to know, it's been a while since we've played the Patriots.
Yes.
What do we need to know about this team, and do you feel good about the matchup versus the Seahawks?
You know, I do feel good about the matchup, and a lot of fans and a lot of experts and analysts feel good about the matchup. Here's the thing I'm looking at when I watch this game. It's going to be the juxtaposition of Drake Mays, this young upstart phenom quarterback, versus our quarterback, Sam Darnold, who was kind of turmoil at the beginning of his career. You know, everybody thought he was a bust. And so I think we're going to see a difference between those two quarterbacks in the game. We're going to see a chance to see Jackson Smith and Jigba do his thing against one of their top DBs. He's going to be following him all along the game. So I think it's going to be a great matchup. As I look at each position, I don't see a place where the Seahawks are losing to the Patriots at any position, like receiver to DB.
Do you just think at the end of the day we're just the better team?
Honestly, we are. We are a better team. We've had a better opposing record against teams that were better.
Yep.
I just think we're a better team all around. And again, I hate to say that as somebody who played football. I hate to come to games like this because you've seen it before where guys coming in, they overrated cocky, and they start reading their own press clippings. And I hope that isn't the case.
Drake May was the MVP.
Well, there's that part. But, you know, it takes 11 guys to win the game.
Yes, it does.
But I did say 12.
12.
It takes 12.
Because the 12s are always important.
Always.
How many times, you guys, do you think we're going to be reminded too about the ending to Super Bowl 49 over the course of this week? I mean, I am so sick of seeing this play.
It's already been too many.
It's too many. The trauma. I have PTSD.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I think hopefully we can put that in the past.
Really? Put it to bed for once and for all?
I think so.
I don't think it's going anywhere. I hate to say it. As much as I hate to say it, it's not going anywhere. It's one of the most historical moments in NFL history, and you can't erase it. Unfortunately, what we can do is repair our feelings about it as Seahawks fans.
So we can run the ball? Run the ball?
Terry's been in therapy.
How do we do this, Terry? Please.
Listen, this is we go in and we really ultimately just take control of this game from beginning to end. And I think that's the key to getting past this situation. Again, it's something that's going to be forever. We're going to have to get used to living with it, but we could just move forward and be better.
Marshawn, come out of retirement. Give the ball to Marshawn. Like, I just want a storybook, like Cinderella ending.
I don't, because I don't want it to be that close at the end. Like, let's just make a statement at the beginning, because I do not want that same scenario to come down at the very end.
She wants a kickoff return.
Let's
bring that back. Let's go.
I'm going to ask you this. I hate to bring up trauma for everybody, but do you guys know where you were? Do you remember where you were?
I do. I can put myself right there.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not ready for the therapy with this. No means no. I don't want to talk about it.
It was one of my best friend's birthdays that day. We were having this huge birthday party for her. Seahawks, we're going to win again. And that's how the party ended.
I was in my parents' living room. We were at a Super Bowl party. I remember like it starting to get dark. I was like, we knew we were going to win.
Right.
We all knew it was right there.
Oh boy. I was hosting a party at a casino with 1,000 people in the room, and I was on stage, and Jermaine Kearse had just made this incredible catch, and we were going wild and crazy, and then 2 seconds later, I was like, I did the thing where I said earlier, where I went by myself. I went by myself in the corner of the casino.
Yeah, because you don't want anyone to see you disappointed.
Yeah.
But that's why I think a lot of people like these huge consequential games, like I don't want to be around anyone because if I'm disappointed, like.
And at bars and stuff, sometimes they don't have great sound. I can't hear. I want to hear the game. I want to see it.
Yeah.
And so I either want to be there, but I can't afford it. And so now I'm just like, maybe I'll go watch it with my dad, because I actually get back from a bachelorette party Sunday morning at 7 a.m. I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to wake up and go to the Super Bowl.
You better take a couple of these.
I know. I'm I think I got enough coming for the weekend. Anybody before we leave today want to make a bold prediction on how the game is going to go? I'm talking, give me the final score. Rebecca, I'm putting the pressure on you first.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
What are you feeling?
I'm gonna go Seahawks 27, Patriots 17.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna go touchdown by Rashid Shaheed.
Love that.
And I'm gonna go purple Gatorade bath.
Whoa, I'm really liking this.
Wow.
Okay. I'm just going to say 27-24. I don't want it to be that close. I don't even know why I'm saying that, but the Seahawks are going to win.
Okay.
Of course, of course. I don't have a score prediction, but what I do love is when the MVP is someone completely unexpected. Like I want like a linebacker to win MVP or like something, right? Like like
last time it was Malcolm Smith.
Right. Like let's get like Drake Thomas the MVP or like somebody, right? Like just something. I love when that happens because it means they made a big play that like shifted the whole game.
That's amazing.
So I'm going for that.
Okay, Terry, what about you?
I'm gonna say going against the odds, take 30-10. I think it's gonna be that big of a score.
I love that.
30-10. I think it's gonna be a blue Gatorade bath.
Okay.
Oh, in honor of the Seahawks?
Yeah.
In honor of what I'm wearing?
Blue on the side. Listen, lovely color.
Lovely. We're all in our blue. Oh, perfect. That's just a great way, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today on this special today. Go Hawks! And for more New Day fun, subscribe on YouTube and be sure to download King 5 Plus for free. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.